Good afternoon, and what is a mild grey and cloudy day. It is Saturday the 3rd of February, and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea and an expansion for HeroQuest to unbox. This is Spirit Queen's Torment Quest Pack. Expand your HeroQuest game system. Now, HeroQuest is the board game, one of the original kind of Dungeon Bash games, which was originally published in 1989 by MB Games and Games Workshop, and sort of introduced the idea of exploring dungeons and fighting monsters and defeating enemies to a wider, to a mass audience at the time. Certainly in the United Kingdom and elsewhere. But it was long out of print, and then Hasbro, through its Avalon Hill imprint, brought it back in a big box, and not only that, reprinted a lot of the prior content, that essentially had been left sort of gone out of print and become collector's items, and made it available once again, and then began supporting it with new content as well. So, the Elven Sage, Sylvana, brilliant diviner and long-time ally of Mentor, has been experiencing visions of disquieting spirits surrounding his beloved late apprentice, Neleth, a skilled spirit talker who has been slain by Zargon and laid to rest years ago. Playing as one of HeroQuest's brave heroes, you must enter the Wyvern Keep and end whatever vile plot has disturbed Neleth's eternal slumber before a fate worse than death befalls her. Spirits of the Dead grows restless. A chill has settled over the realm in this HeroQuest expansion that traverses the land to uncover an unusual disturbance amongst the spirits. Return to the world of HeroQuest and delve into 14 thrilling quests. Features the Bard hero as well as ghostly turquoise monsters, miniatures, and combat dice. Okay, let's have a look inside. Inside there. And the other thing about it is these are actually really nice boxes. There's a lot of every attempt just to make them stand out, especially with the metallic sheen to them and just how glossy they are. There you go. There you can see the miniatures in more detail. But I'll open up and show you inside. Just get the box open. It's a bit tight. And what we've got inside is that, and that's going to be the quest book. And like all the quest books for HeroQuest, it is presented in landscape rather than portrait format. So you open up, and you've got a list of items from the alchemist shop, and this is the potion of restoration, venom antidote, the potion of dexterity, potion of battle. You've got a message from Mentor, essentially the key NPC character is going to be giving you these quests, a guide on how to play the quests, and also just an overview as well. Before very quickly, here we go. The first quest itself, Ruins of Wyvern Keep ground floor. So, and then the Brigand's Barracks, and essentially you're going into Wyvern Keep, and I'm presuming you're climbing it level by level. We actually surprisingly very quickly, so third quest in, we reached Neleth's tomb. You would have thought that would be like the final objective of the whole quest series, but it's not. And then beyond that we have Goblin Warrens, and then encounter the hero within. Before making a perilous escape and delving into a drowned temple and the flooded catacombs below, discovering the sage's exile and the Tower of the Earth and the Tower of the Water. So this sort of reminds me, Temple of Elemental Evil sort of thing. You are dealing with different elements, so you know, earth, water. Here we've got air, and then we come to the Tower of Fire, before ascending to the Spire of Spirits. And we've got conclusion and artifact reference at the back there. So nice and easy to find. And then we have the miniatures. I'm just going to hold that like that because I don't want the dice spilling. There we go. There's a miniature gone. There's a miniature gone. So I'm going to pull these out one by one. So so you've got like a ghostly character there. These are all like this. You know, and this one here is very similar to figure in the Tellus quest, Tellus Prophecy quest. You know, which is but that is done in orange and fire colours. This is done as sort of like a ghostly green. So these are very similar sets of miniatures. The quests are different. It's interesting to note you've got these big figures with the hammers here, and there's no explanation of what they are per se within the booklet. But I mean, in the other set, the hammerhead was missing. And one of the problems, of course, is because these are all quite, you know, these are translucent. There's not a lot of contrast on them, so you can't see much in the way of detail. It's got like a wraith-like character figure, and demon warrior. So on. Ghostly skeleton warrior. These are nice figures, but the thing is, obviously, with these, because they're translucent, you wouldn't want to paint them. They're there for that effect. Let's see what else we've got. That's not good. Let's just show you the dice. So you've got 6 of these dice. So on, yeah, like that. And then we've got the cards. So these are the reference cards. They basically come up and play. Let's slide this off. So if I have a complaint, I think essentially that, you know, that what I have got here is a set. I bought 2 sets, 2 different expansions, and they're basically the same miniatures but different plastic. So, but okay, so here we are. We introducing. We've got a HeroQuest card with a new character, the Bard. He's actually an Orc Bard, I would suggest, and then new items like, so new equipment like the rapier, and then we get on to, you know, basically that's that's the Bard's default weapon. Then we move on to the potion of battle, potions of battle, potions of dexterity, as you know, appeared in the quest book. Potion of restoration, venom antidote, and then spells like actions like inspiring tale for the Bard, healing song, lullaby, and spell scrolls. So these essentially are Bard spells. Then you've got sort of like generic ones, artifacts. Several of those. Dust of disappearance. So these are sort of, you know, anti-poison core. So some of these is, you know, like rabbit boots for fast movement. But like dust of disappearance is sort of like, you know, kind of classic magic items in for your fantasy game. So let's put this back on. I'm going to go back on. So, yeah, I think the problem with this expansion is just, you know, having a look at it from just opening it, doing an unboxing is not so, you know, it's going to be different through play because each of the quests is going to be different, different encounters, and there are different artifacts and so on in this little card set, and there's a different character to try in the form of the bard. But these miniatures are not different, and I think that is a little bit. It feels, you know, you paid a lot for these and just getting the same thing. But anyway, so also there's the bard figure. I should show you that. There's the orc, basically about to give it his all, you know. Sing to his audience, sing for his supper, sing to grant your player characters some healing, or you know, encourage them to fight further on. But anyway, that is the Spirit Queen's Torment expansion for the HeroQuest game system. Hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here typically with a box containing a book or game or role-playing game, in this case an expansion for the HeroQuest gaming system, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.